What's up, everybody? Tom Pelissero here in New Orleans at the Roosevelt Hotel. NFL owners meetings kicking off tonight with a couple of meetings. They get going in earnest tomorrow. We're talking about rules changes and things like that. Clearly, the labor situation, though, is surrounding everything. Leslie Frazier and Rick Spielman both put the line out there today that this is business as usual. They're going about things exactly the way they have in the past. But in fact, nothing at all is business as usual here. Everything from the way that owners are speaking about the ongoing labor situation, basically daring the players to come back to the collective bargaining table and drop their plans for litigation, to just the fact that all the other stuff, the rules changes, potentially making a significant alteration to kickoffs that could impact the game as we know it. That stuff's all secondary right now. And just in talking too with Leslie Frazier, who sat down for a few minutes with a few of us today here, you get the feeling that he feels as though he's more detached than he's ever been from his players. Now, remember, the rules of the lockout, you're not allowed to talk to veteran players at all. You're not allowed to talk to the agents for veteran players, technically. It's unclear exactly where the lines are drawn in terms of talking about trades with other teams, but clearly there are no transactions to be made during this period. The only time that they can have contact with draft-eligible players is leading up to the draft. Then they can bring them in the day after the draft to do the meet and greet with the media, and then that's it for them as well. They can't have contact with them either. You have the mini camp that Leslie Frazier had scheduled for the weekend before the draft, where he wanted to analyze the roster as he saw it and then be able to use that information going forward into the draft. That's now in jeopardy, not only because we may still be in a lockout, but even if we're not, you've had conditioning programs wiped out, and it's unclear exactly what sort of shape guys would be coming in. So from every level, there's nothing about this that is business as usual. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that right now we would have been through the first two waves of free agency, that initial first day as well as that first week, where you have a lot of guys coming off the board. Teams are seeing not only who they're gaining through free agency, but who they're losing. Now you don't have that, and no one knows if we will have that prior to the draft. You're going to hear the phrase business as usual over and over and over again. I'm not even using those quotes in my stories because, frankly, it's a bunch of BS. This is anything but. The next couple of days here at the meetings are going to be really interesting. I talked to Mark Murphy, the Packers CEO and president, and I asked him, do you expect to have a discussion about what the players have said they want, which is audited financial information for the past 10 years? Is that going to be something that's going to be brought up in the discussion? Murphy said it probably will be brought up, but he doesn't think that that's what the players actually want. It seems as though they're actually committed to litigation. That's been the owner's line here. I don't expect that to change, but expect a lot of showings of solidarity down here, and also expect some more contentious stuff. I think that there's going to be different owners in different spots, their franchises in different spots. We're going to have different feelings about the way things are going. I'll be here all week. Till then, see ya.